If you're after some smooth slider action on a budget and don't mind a couple of compromises to go along with it, then a motorized slider such as this could be ideal. The Telesin Motorized Camera Dolly car. Camera sliders, while providing smooth shots, can get rather expensive, especially when you consider motorized solutions. The Telesin Motorized Dolly comes at a fraction of the cost, yet can be used to provide some very smooth shots, albeit on a smaller scale. It's actually rather versatile too, with a sleek matte black finish. On initial inspection, it's a strange looking gadget, although it's very robust thanks to its metal construction, and while this adds some weight to the overall unit, it feels very solid in the hand. In essence, we have the main body in the center, containing the electronics as well as the powerful single motor that drives the rear wheel, which in turn runs the entire unit, while the remaining two wheels are free moving and used to set your movement direction. And that's done by rotating the two adjustable arms into the location and direction required. Handy markers are used to pinpoint various angles, so the 180-degree marker is handy for a straight horizontal pan, while moving to the 45-degree angle provides a nice curved shot, or anything in between of course. Each wheel is finished with a rubberized ring for added grip, with spares being included in the package too, and the dual ring design means the unit can be placed on rails should you have a set available. The arms themselves are very stiff to ensure they do not move mid-shot, although an Allen key is provided in the package should you wish to make adjustments, although saying that, it would have been much more handy to have been supplied a key that actually fits. Otherwise, on the side we find a single USB-C port used for charging the internal 800mAh battery, which may not sound huge, but a 1.5 hour full charge using the charging cable supplied provides around 5 hours of usage, which is plenty enough to get through a day, in fact even several days of intermittent usage. Next to this we find the main power button, while on the opposite side are the functional controls, namely a button setting speed, along with handy LED indicators across the top, and a button used to change the direction of travel. And that's all there is when it comes to controls, all pretty simple. Accessing these though can be a little inconvenient, especially with your payload attached. So also included is a handy small remote control which mirrors the controls found on the unit, meaning you don't actually have to touch the dolly at all throughout use. The built-in battery lasts double that of the actual dolly, so 10 hours in total, and works from a range of up to 10 meters away. So personally, I found I always use the remote for all operation, other than the physical power button of course. So when it comes to using the dolly, you'll find two metal threads incorporated into the body, standard 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch, depending on what you're shooting your footage with. A small adapter is included in the package with both sizes on each side, so attach in whichever orientation you need. And it looks like we finally found a use for that supplied Allen key after all. No other mounting solutions are supplied though, so no smartphone mount or head, and while you can attach a camera directly to the unit, I would recommend the use of a separate ball head which will provide the ability to adjust your camera angle for added flexibility while capturing your footage. And when it comes to payload, up to 3 kilograms of weight is supported, rather impressive considering its small size, so you'll get away even using a DSLR should you wish to do so. When it comes to using the dolly, that's also very straightforward. You need to set up your shot beforehand of course, and I found this type of unit to best work with product shots or for other smaller subjects. The folding legs make it easy to set up for a linear slide or for varying sizes of arcs depending on what you need to circle around. The tighter the legs are to the body of the slider, the tighter the rotation, while the included remote control provides easy access to the different speed functions, as well as stopping and starting or changing the direction of travel. Note that the motor isn't completely silent, so do expect some motor noise in the shot, or use an external mic should you need to capture any other audio. But to be fair, this is more useful for B-roll footage, for adding into your main project. It definitely won't replace a traditional slider, since it's no good for interview style talking headshots for instance, as you can't mount it onto a tripod. And because of that, while the motor is nice and smooth, the smoothness of your overall shot will depend upon the smoothness of the surface you're shooting on. Run the dolly across a rough surface and you obviously won't achieve a smooth sliding shot. So again, care does need to be taken when setting up for a perfectly smooth clip. All in all, the Telesin Motorized camera dolly car works really well. While it isn't small enough to be pocket friendly, it's certainly camera bag friendly and provides a good level of versatility to the type of camera that can be attached to the top, as well as the infinite number of curves, providing the ability to shoot nice stable slider shots even in small constrained spaces. If you're looking for an affordable way to increase the production value of your videos, the Telesin Motorized camera dolly car is something you really should check out.